Yo, right about now, this is the 28-year celebration of the African American Media Network, and it's the call for peace. We just had a panel get down. Now we gotta bring you the host of tonight's show. Now, this brother had the most bangingest, most splendiferous program out in the city for years. It was called the Pyramid Club, and his rap showcase was the Battleground. Now, if you never heard of this brother, then you ain't even in the industry. But everybody in the industry knows who this guy is. Mental Supreme, the host of the show.
Hey, now listen to this, right? I'm just gonna piggyback on what you said. I'm the founder of the Training Camp Showcase, goddammit. A lot of the artists that's out there right now came through me. We had the Training Camp Showcase. It was a proving ground. You couldn't come with bullshit music. You couldn't come with bullshit concepts. You couldn't come with any of that. It was laid out in such a manner that either you was going to get stronger from it or we was going to get rid of you. You understand? But we're not here to talk about me. I just want to let you guys know I've been here in the entertainment business for about 20 plus years. Few things move me at all coming up in this thing called entertainment. One of the things that really sparked my interest was a group called Public Enemy. When I heard their first record, I was like, what is that? What is this? That's what I first heard. Then I heard Chuck D's voice and the information that he was given, Professor Griff, Flavor Flav and his antics, but it all worked for me. And for me, I said, listen, there's a message here. And there's been plenty of messages in the past. But this message was firm. This message was uncompromising. This message was bold. It had some of my greatest teachers riddled in, sparked inside that message. And one of those men, the Honorable Khalid Muhammad, who I call my dad, my pops. If you don't know who he is, you probably should do the research. In fact, you probably shouldn't be here if you don't know who he is, since we're talking about blackness. But there was something in the background. And listen, I know it sounds like this is rehearsed, but I've never said this shit before. There was something in the background that was very subtle. And I didn't see much of it. I caught a glimpse of it every now and again. And it was the movement of the S1Ws. And I'm like, what is this? What's an S1W? I later found out security of the first world, all right? And the steps, I can't do it, but the steps were so precise and so disciplined and so on point. I said, where did this come from? I thought it was Flavor Flav. I thought it was The Message. I thought it was Chuck D. I thought it was Griff. Then I saw these brothers who wasn't saying shit on stage. I began to follow Public Enemy. I fell in love with Public Enemy. I got a lot of information from Public Enemy. And I'm honored to be here tonight amongst all of y'all. I'm honored to be here tonight with two members of the S1Ws, Security of the First World. Brother Rodgers and Brother James. So my question to you is, and I wanted to ask, I have a plethora of questions. I got a laundry list of questions. But they told me you were speaking today. They told me what you guys are doing now. And my top question is this: what made you want to start a paper or give news information like that? Is that a valid question?
I believe that is valid. Any question that you ask is a valid question. Thank you, sir. Imagine this. Those of you who may be familiar with the Roosevelt, Long Island, on the corner of Clinton Avenue and 3rd Place, there's a little home that one of the members grew up in. And we're sitting in the living room of this home, just some individuals who were concerned citizens of Roseville. In fact, that's what we called ourselves, concerned citizens. Andres 13, Robert Somerville, Raymond Matry, Serena McKnight, Sheila, I can't remember Sheila's last name. And what we were trying to do was turn an abandoned office building that was up on Nassau Road that sat there for years, collecting dust, rusting, and not doing anything. We were trying to get that building turned into a community center. We wanted a facility where not just the youth, but our elders in the community, everybody, that building could be a one-stop shop for community development. We were trying to get that. Every time we went to the county put us back to the town took us back to the county, looking to see who owned the property. We were pulling property records, we were doing all the history to try to figure out what would it take to get this thing done. And we just kept hitting dead ends after dead ends. So it was a thing now, it's like, if they're not going to help us, we must now try to see what we can do to help ourselves. And sometimes, you ask them about the building. We were marched into back rooms and they would tell half stories. So what we was trying to do was to put them on blast, put the powers that be on blast. Tell our own story, direct our own narrative. So what we started to go to different town hall meetings, community meetings, and start to record. I had a little one of the mini Palm VHS cameras that I just used to film family and different events and stuff like that. And I gave it to Andres. And Andres used that camera as the cameraman. And then it was one of those things, it's like, okay, well, you're going to be the host. So Andres standing behind me with the camera. I'm standing at the podium asking the questions to the politicians, saying, why can't we do this? Why can't we do that? Why can't we do that? And then it expanded past that. Andre started taking the camera into the communities and then just started telling other stories that even expanded beyond us, trying to get that community center. Wherever there was an issue or a problem or a concern or something of our people, was there with the cameras. And then he just started creating stories and writing stories. So why do something like that? Because if we don't tell our story, somebody else is going to tell our story. And if we allow somebody to tell our story, 10 times out of 10, they're going to tell it wrong. So the purpose of the African American Media Center then and to now is to tell our story the way it should be told.
Nice. Good answer. Good answer. Well, brother, I want you to jump in. All right, so Rodger, every man has a different idea about how they started, so I want you to tell the audience your understanding of how the paper started.
TV,
excuse me.
TV.
African American Media Center.
Well, we've been knowing Andreas for a long time. And during that time, a lot of things was going on in our community. It's just like Brother James said, you have to learn how to tell your own story, because when somebody else tells your story, they're going to paint you in a different light. So when Andre was given the camera, at first, Andre was all over the place. All over the place. Going into Nassau County, going to the politicians, putting the cameras up in their face, asking the questions they didn't want to answer. It seemed like he was harassing them. You know what I'm saying? So they was like, oh my God, here come that guy from the African American News. Here come that guy from the African American News. you know. Then from that, he started getting more equipment. He got legitimate. He got his press papers and his ID. He started going around. So, you know, at first they didn't take him serious. You know, they didn't take him serious. African American, you know, Channel 7, Channel 5,
Right.
you know, African American news, what's that? Then they start seeing him showing up at every event. Every time something happened in the community, Andre was there. He had his press credentials so he can get in. So they couldn't lock him out. So now he got press credentials.
Right.
So he can just go in with the rest of the press now. You know, then, oh my God, here come this guy. And Andre was like, asking questions, putting it up in their face, and they was like, oh my God.
Asking the tough questions.
Asking the tough questions, the questions that they want to answer. You know? And that's pretty much how it started. And then from that, it grew on. He got more equipment. He started teaching people in the neighborhood. He started having interns coming up to his office. He started teaching them the craft. And it just grew into a bigger and better thing. And 28 years later, he's still here doing this thing.
So my question to both of you is this. Over the last 28 years, is there one particular event or one particular memory that you guys have that stands out above all the rest? You can say, oh shit, I remember that day when he did or we did this. And it made an impact on the culture. Brother J, you first.
That's tough. Well, I can say this. Roz touched on it, and I guess I can just expand. It grew just from not just taking a camera, putting it into individual's face, but it turned into a breeding ground for future individuals who also inspire to be better. Andre's African American Media Center created an environment for the kids in the community to come in and learn the technical aspects of running a television news show from in front of the camera, behind the camera, from the script writing to the post interviews, pre-interviews, to I mean every aspect of it.
But let me ask you, not to cut your thought, but is there one moment that you said, holy shit, we're on to something?
The first
Hold on,
day
brother J, hold on. Don't away the motherfucking script. Don't away the ideas you have in the back of your head. I'm asking you, is there one moment, brother, where you can say, yes, this stands out to me?
The first day, I can't give you a date, and you're gonna have to just chalk that off as
right.
You know, this old dude trying to remember shit. But the first day we had that camera, and we went to the town supervisor's meeting, and we turned that light on the camera and aimed it at them and asked them why aren't we getting this in our community, and watching all of them stutter. Then want to call an executive session, invite us to the back, and then come up with some excuse. But from that first day of putting them on in the spot and just watching these cats get nervous and flustered, and I mean, and that was
nice.
it. That was it.
I love that. See, that's what I'm trying to get at. I just want to peel back the layers and get to the shit that you know. You know what I mean?
There's a lot.
Right. But that one thing stands out to you where, you know, you're new on the scene, you pop that light on, and I know what that light is like. Because that light is like, for me, hearing your story, I'm like, damn, remember the cops used to always put that flashlight on me, like, and I couldn't see it. I was like, shit. What are you doing around here? Stuttering, like, So it had to be the same situation for you to see it on the other side. It's exposed. Actually, it's really exposing them.
And there are multiple black belts that they got.
I can tell.
That emboldened me to go ahead and do anything
Right.
to any politician.
Let me tell you something. you're saying that, and I know that, just by the way they're moving, I'm like, I better, I want to say what I want to say, but I don't want to get fucked up either. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I know. I see people like, how you doing? First condition. I said, you know what? I better tiptoe on this shit. You know what I mean?
We are non-violent.
Fuck out of here.
Right,
You chop somebody fucked
we
up.
all just get along, and I think that's what we're going.
Right. But I see that calm shit you doing right now. That calm. Listen, we just all want to get up. That's that shit. To me, that's like, I'll fucking kill you. I'll fuck you up and kill you and nail you back to Brooklyn.
That's because I'm hungry. We don't drink. Andre got champagne and no chicken fingers.
So, I don't want to forget this, brother. Is there one time that stands out with you that you can remember, that you can recall?
I think it was when he was dealing with Nassau County Correction Facilities, and he exposed the racism within that system, and how the white officers were treating the inmates and the tattoos that they had on their arms with the baby with the noose, and he really shook it up and he exposed
Hold
it.
on. You just can't glide by that. You said what? Tattoo. I heard tattoo and noose.
Yeah, it was like they had tattoos of a baby. Was it a baby? Baby and a noose on their arm, tattooed. During that time, he exposed that through Nassau County Correctional Facilities.
So my question was, a black baby?
Black, yes sir.
Wow. Damn. That's tough. That's tough. Now, I want to say this. Had I never asked this question, you would have never heard that response. And this is the Nassau Correctional Facility.
Nassau Correctional Facility.
So tell me a little bit more about that, brother, because that shit is unbelievable.
Well, during the time, I remember during that time, in the early 80s, when they wasn't hiring a lot of us, and they got sued for racial discrimination, Nassau County and Nassau County Corrections, because they wasn't hiring a lot of us. And the mistreatment of some of the inmates over there was horrendous, and how they treated some of the black inmates over there. And it was swept under the rug for many years. And Andre got a hold of it, and he followed up on it, and he exposed it, and he stayed on top of it. And he exposed it to a lot of people in the community what was going on in Nassau County Correctional Facility at that time. Because there was a lot of race, there was a lot of racist correctional officers in Nassau County.
Sure.
Especially Nassau and Suffolk
Sure.
at that time. And he stayed on top of that for many years to expose that and writing about it, going to politicians, trying to, make changes, exposing Nassau County Corrections Facility, Suffolk County. He was on that.
So I just want to say this. We're going to wrap this segment up, but Ron, right?
Right.
Roger, Brother Jay, let me just say this, right? That's good work. Or in some communities that I interact with, that's good medicine right there. And to everybody that's viewing, everybody that's going to hear this broadcast a little bit later on, the shit don't stop. The shit don't stop till the casket dips. Everybody's required to carry that torch and to fight. I know I probably shouldn't be saying this shit, but goddamn it, this is what I talk about because this is who I am. I didn't come here to play around. I didn't come here to talk about the fucking problems that plagues the black community forever. I came here to say, what's the motherfucking solution?
Yes.
What's the motherfucking solution? Is it freedom or death? Is it that?
Freedom or death.
Or is it let's strategize and come up with a solution-based? I'm not like really big with this kind of talk, but I know that wherever I go, I hear the same motherfucking stories.
Freedom or death.
My grandfather used to tell me these stories. My uncle used to tell me these stories. My big brother used to tell me these stories. My little sister used to tell me. Everybody telling the same fucking story. I don't hear any different stories. A story I want to hear is, listen, I killed my enemies. you hear somebody do spoken word, especially without the music, I want y'all to hear me now. You have the opportunity to see exactly how that brother or sister is thinking, their thought patterns, the way they put words together, the understanding behind what they're saying. And if you're looking for something to take home with you, talk to a spoken word artist. Listen to them. Pay attention to when they speak. Because 9 times out of 10, they're always giving good information. So I need y'all to please put your motherfucking hands together. Please put your motherfucking hands together for Red Hat. This is some bullshit. I know there's only fucking 2.3 people in this bitch, but you know what? You gotta be probably better than that shit. You better clap like a motherfucking seal, y'all. Please put your hands together for Red Hat. That's right, get that energy. All right, brother.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like it's all calculated. Turn the unvaccinated against the vaccinated. I feel like it's all calculated. Turn the unvaccinated against the vaccinated. Yeah.
Hey, big dog, we got the big cameras over here. Yeah, get right here, thanks.
Yeah. Get your mind right. Yo, RP to everybody we lost to senseless violence.
Right.
Violence in general. You gotta get your mind right. Stay out the limelight. Better do it now if you know that the time right. Stop looking at people, they messing up your eyesight. You gotta straighten up and fly right. You gotta get your mind right. Stay out the limelight. Better do it now if you know that the time right. Stop looking at people, they messing up your eyesight. You gotta straighten up and fly right. Hey yo, Red, I gotta spit from the heart. How you gonna do real when you can't even start? That's why you gotta do it mental, not physically. Yeah, and do it mental, not physically. Keep the situation. We shit like immigration. I've been here a couple of years, do it like dedication. Damn, I gotta get my mind right. Hey yo, even Lil Red gotta spit from the heart. How you gonna do good when you can't even start? That's why when you do, you gotta rip them apart. Not mentally, just physically. When you die, ain't no sympathy. Not from the ones that you say is your closest ones. What you gonna do when the fame and the toast is done? It's a dead end, that means you can't run. Hold up, I'm telling you, bro, it ain't no fun. You gotta get your mind right. Stay out the limelight. Better do it now if you know that the time right. Stop looking at people, they messing up your eyesight. You gotta straighten up and fly right. You gotta get your mind right. Stay out the limelight. Better do it now if I know that the time right. Stop looking at people, they messing up your eyesight. You gotta straighten up and fly. Hey yo, keep the situation. We shit like immigration, but I've been here a couple of years. I learned a couple of things, shed a couple of tears. With a couple of people, I had a couple of fears. They got money for killing, but can't feed the children. They ain't ready or willing. Somebody tell me to deal with. Everybody is killing. I'm getting tired of it. I'm about to do something. Look at me and look at them. Yo, you tell me who fronting. Times in our lives that we gotta put down the guns and the knives. Stop doing biz. Think about our wives and kids. How we gonna reach them? We do the same thing, then how we gonna teach them? Let's get it. We just getting warmed up. Hold on. Hold up, man. I see Jamaar Milton in the building, man. It's giving me mad energy right now, man. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Can you slide the mic stand off to the right? Yeah, thank you.
No doubt.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's a good one.
Yeah, Red Hat. Voice of the belt. Jesus boats. Them Jesus boats. They gonna go to hell burning on them Jesus boats. Them Jesus boats. Them Jesus boats. They gonna go to hell burning on them Jesus boats. Hey. Yeah. Yo, they said I go to hell burning. They used to kill us just for learning. Raped our babies, they was virgin. What they left out, the Bible concerning. Black history got me yearning to turn it, to know what they kept, what they turned in. Other commandments, they burned them. I don't know why they be fronting up in their turbans, fronting in their churches. Bible with slavery, damn, all up in their verses. Put us on Jesus' boats, no, you can't reverse this. Don't front like it's perfect, it's worthless. Look under the surface, how they had slaves all in their churches. They slayed us all for what purpose? We praise the Lord all for what purpose? I know it's all for a purpose, right? Them Jesus boats, they gonna go to hell burning on them Jesus boats. Them Jesus boats, they gonna go to hell burning on them Jesus boats. They used to kill us just for reading. Damn, so don't tell me about no shit. Damn, they make us hungry, then they feed us. Damn, they try poison in the fetus. Damn, they killing all our black leaders. Who gonna lead us? That's why we feeling defeated. But we ain't defeated. What's the meaning? They all in my semen experimenting. But you better listen. Don't believe what's on the television. Get a better vision. You can make it if you motivated. Soul closed, heart full of hatred. He never made it cause he was segregated. Straight basic. Evaluate, then I take changes. Never allow you to make angels. Trust in them that can make a lot of changes. A lot of RIPs and lit candles. Put your kids in danger. Them Jesus boats, they gonna go to hell burning on them Jesus boats. Them Jesus boats, they gonna go to hell burning on them Jesus boats. Yeah. Voice of the belt. Let's get it. Hey yo, when I say empower, y'all say the people. Empower. And when I say empower, y'all say the people. Empower. Thank y'all. I'm ready. Shout out to Andre's 13 African American Media. Everybody who came out.
Hey! Hold on, don't let that rock. Let that rock though. Let that breathe. Let that song breathe. Let that shit rock. The Jesus boats. Hold on, can I let that shit go? Hey, turn my mic a little bit. Just that's the one right there. Just go. Right. Just bring it down just a little bit, just a little taste. Woo! You hear that? No, don't stop, brother. Don't stop the motherfucking music. You stop the music, there's nothing to talk about. He's talking about the Jesus boats. I just happen to be sipping on this Jesus juice. And he's talking about the Jesus boats. Y'all know what he's talking about? Yeah. Like, that's big, brother. I like that shit. Now, let me tell you something. Everybody asks me cards and they'll host my shit. Listen, I haven't been on a motherfucking stage in 7 years. I don't hear hip-hop music anymore. I don't listen to radio. That shit right there, that shit was all right. And I want to say this to everybody that's out there making music. Make feel-good music. Make the music that's talking to the hearts and the souls and the minds of the people. I'm telling you, if you're looking for $1 million, you're looking for streams, do that shit because nobody's doing that. You feel me? Don't be afraid to step outside the box. We got mainstream artists right now. When you ask them about some of the newer talent, they say, listen, hey, I got nothing wrong with younger people. They all right, you know what I'm saying? I just, you know. And they don't want to say they garbage because they still want the younger generation to support the motherfuckers now when they're garbage. They trash. Trash. I don't give a fuck. I said it. My name is Milton Supreme, Bedford Stuyvesant in Brooklyn. I said it. I study music. It's in my DNA. They're garbage. You understand? But anybody has the opportunity right now to change that whole motherfucking dynamic. Start to speak to the hearts and the souls and the minds of the people. Public Enemy came out, they made a big deal in this entertainment business because they spoke to the hearts and the minds of the people. Brother J, X-Clan, they spoke to the hearts and minds of the people. Now maybe it's just another day and that shit doesn't exist anymore. But something tells me that the world is needing that right now. The world is needing smart, bold, uncompromising figures to step up and say, fuck your mandated vaccine shots. Fuck you with this mask shit. When I came in, the guy was like, you can show your vaccination card? I said, vaccination card? What are you talking about? I'm not vaccinated. You gotta have a mask to get in this bitch. If you don't have a mask, I'm gonna throw you out. The world is going crazy. Crazy. They're going crazy because, and I'm not gonna take up too much time, we're gonna bring up Dream C, but according to Diego.com, and I want you to hear me, goddammit. According to Diego.com, you have 311 million people in America right now. That's right, turn on your motherfucking cameras. You got a cell phone, you better turn that bitch on. 311 million people right now in America. By 2025, they're estimating there will be 69 million people left in America. They've already shrunken the military budget in the United States. What is that telling you? What is that telling you? Think about it, 311 million people right now. In 5 short years, you're looking at 69 million people left in America. Huh? And you want me to get a vaccine, huh? In fact, what's this Cuomo guy? He said, blacks and browns, I need you to be first. How disrespectful. How motherfucking disrespectful. I need you to be first to roll up your sleeves. A lot of black people said, sure, boss. Poke me right here. I'm not going to get too deep into this, but I want to say this. If anybody wants to know, and let me just take my position. Fuck a vaccine. Even if you don't pay me tonight, fuck a vaccine. You want to know what's in your vaccine? Go to the Moderna website. Find out what's in the Moderna website. They use verbiage like this is an onboard operating system. I have an onboard operating system in my motherfucking cell phone. I got an onboard operating system in my computer. I got an onboard operating system in my stores where I have the cash registers. They're using verbiage like computer data, programmers will program the mRNA, da-da-da-da. Listen, this is not a fucking vaccine we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. And this is not a conspiracy theory. The Moderna website is telling you exactly what you're dealing with. All right. He's telling me that my time is up. Bring on the next artist. Let that beat go. Just turn it up a little bit. Just turn it up a little bit. It's the bottom end on that shit. All right. I need y'all to please put your hands together. Put your motherfucking hands together for Dream C. One person clapping, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on, Dream, hold on. We're giving you your flowers before you do anything because it takes a lot to come up here and perform in front of even a handful of people, goddammit. So we gonna get it right, or we not gonna do this shit at all. I'll kick the fucking stands down, like Rakim said. What he say? I'll kick the microphone, pull out the whatever the fuck he said. I'll do that shit right now. Pull the plug, then I jet. That's what he said, right? I need y'all to please put your hands together for Dream C, y'all. Show that man some love. Give him his flowers while he's still motherfucking here.
Woo! Dream C!
Give it up for that whole spit and that knowledge right there. Give it up for that host. Give it up for yourselves. One time. My blood homie dies. I can't sleep. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3. 4 o'clock, no relief. 5 o'clock, no release. 5:30, sleep. And as I fall asleep, I have a dream that my uncle wants to rap battle me in front of Dr. King. What a terrible dream. And Dr. King says, if it's going to be a battle, let it be about something. How do you feel about the youth nowadays? And my uncle looks at me dead in the face and says, living young, living wild, living young, living foul. Death may be upon y'all. To hustlers, listen to known facts. You're always mad at cops for killing Latins and blacks when you do the same thing slowly by dealing crack, both sides singing the same tune, same chorus. Black lives get taken by cops and gangsters and both sides get paid for it and blamed for it. How can a pot call a kettle black? How can the cop treat the black like a kettle, ready to boil you with all that heat and they metal? To thugs, how can y'all even settle to risk staring at the barrel from police? For selling crack to crabs called neighbors? Guess these crab barrels are the streets. I'm Harold as a beast, but don't call me that, because all of them get slaughtered in the jungle. And all of us got the mark off the machine, off the humble. Tattooed on our minds, tattooed on our arms. For the almighty dollar we strive, we grind. Until we get a strike more than 3 times. These deep lines for deep minds, they try to seek time in the state pen. Writing the relatives with the state's pen. And taking that same pen and write about lines and selling dimes to the crack. Young man, I know you meant your swag mean when you said you on lean like Popeye's pipe. Nah, lean in cups that people cop at night and rocking videos and be cherishing. But young man, when it's become cool to do heroin? But I guess it's all for fun and raps. But when little kids see that, they go and trap. What else the youth gonna do? Can you tell me, can you teach us when they daddies get gunned down and they won't listen to their teachers and rappers come around and that beat us, they feed us? Kids want rap when trap could class to street sweepers. Now, cops got the legal right to search and seize them, but they want their freedom, so they reaching. But the cops shoot first, now they bleeding, until they blue flags turn red from all that leaking. News cameras arrive on the scene this evening, recording a scene unscenic from those who've seen it. As Pedro and Jamaar just lies on the scene. I guess they got what they wanted, and all they wanted was fame, but did they really want it this way? Young man, what do you have to say about your generation? Well, as soon as I went to reply, my alarm goes off. I guess we all gotta wake up. Woo! Kings and queens, we got a lot that's going on, as we talked about earlier, a lot that's going on in our societies nowadays, a whole lot. We're plagued by problems on a constant, daily. But if anybody knows that you're a king and a queen, let me see your hands one time, please. That's right, that's right. The kings, we got queens in the building too. Definitely. We're all royalty, y'all. We're royalty, man. Despite what anybody wants to tell us, we are royalty. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna show that, y'all. So this is for the kings in the building and some of the queens in the building as well. DJ, let's get it to them. Tax time. It's dream catcher, y'all. So what's up? What it do, king? What it do, queen? What it do, king? What it do? Black lives, black pride, black wives, black guys, outside reparations. Yeah, it's tax time. What it do, queen? What it do, king? What it do, queen? What it do? Black lives, black pride, black wives, black guys, outside reparations. Yeah, tax time. let you play. We can't wait. We've been waiting, patient, marching, demonstration, new tear gas, pepper spray, and facing, tasting, inflation, gave us thinking, no funds, just drugs in one blood, each month, administration, period, no loves, no hugs, just cuffs, rich chafing, and lock up, you move, you move, when they say officers' knees on our necks just caved in. Still in the till, turn mills for the Ravens. What it do, king? What it do, queen? What it do, king? What it do? Black lives, black pride, black wives, black guys, outside reparations, yeah. It's tax time, put the fist. What it do, king? What it do, queen? What it do, king? What it do? Black lives, black pride, black wives, black guys, outside reparations, yeah. It's tax time. It's tax time. Fist in the air if you feel it. Send that check. Send that bread. Better yet, send respect. Let us breathe. Let us breathe. Let us breathe. Let us breathe. Not that deep, but give us 6 feet of distance from hate we sabotage. Now you know, now the revolution televised. You better recognize. Break the vote in the hope for the scope. Now you know that we weaponize. What it do, king? What it do, queen? What it do, king? What it do? Kings and queens, put those hands together for yourselves. That's just, you know, like the OG said, vaccination, everything is going crazy. It's like everybody's being put in a box. And that's just something to let us know that we outside, you know. We got reparations coming to us. Respect, money, all that's coming to us, right? We're just doing the steps that we're doing so that it's going to come quicker than it as it's supposed to, you know what I'm saying? But definitely, kings and queens, love y'all, definitely love y'all, love what this is all about, for sure, for sure. I want to give y'all another one, too. Let's see. All right, y'all, this is something brand new. That last one was on a project I just dropped called Avant-Garde Art. That was Tax Time. But this one is something brand new that's on all platforms too. It's coming off of a brand new album, actually. I'm releasing at the top of on January for my pop's birthday and everything like that. Rest in peace to him. So this one's Chest and Cigars, y'all. Detroit Kitchen. Real life music. Gotta teach you the right ways with our systems, you know? Classic. Sophisticated. Like Chess and Cigars. On the set to a son, I was just like you, running in circles like spin cycles, man, like a spin cycle, got us walking backwards just like Michael. Moonwalking, ducking the rifles, why evil try to rewrite you? Yeah, then deep fry you and keep street disciples and snipe you with rumors through the grapevines. Master grapes up, make great wine. It's a great time, no time to pout about the shouts of the fears and doubts. I reach through the clouds and grab some clout. Then caught my dad a fat house. Make the heavy dad not sad but proud, cause like Russell's these muscles sprout. Stop. Everything what he talking about. Stop. Everything what he talking about. Stop. Everything what he talking about. Never my soul, but the show sold out. Shout out the rest of the big house. In solitary, no bed, no couch. Bro, still hold your head, no doubt. You took a tough route, but there ain't no route. Lesson learned, the rest is earned. You out soon, it's your turn. Cause we burn before we learn. But that the flame do, put it to great use. Use that flame to cook grateful. For life, be grateful. Only to hate, be hateful. Peace and love, how graceful. No excuses, just make moves. Sour looks don't bother me, cause life is sour, sweet, like grapefruit. Bittersweet on the streets. I delete the beef with the beats that go around me. So please be thankful that I get a tank food through his dudes. So please be thankful that ain't a thankful to the shit they do. Dream catcher. Trash for cigars. Wait. Take wait. We have to call for peace now, y'all. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. It's some new ish with a cool twist. That double cool, real cool kid. Like a summer day when you take a cool dip in the pool quick. That's cool, kid. No drama, no news clips, no fights, no rudeness. We like music, keep moving. Real men know there's some losing, but we kick back just like that. That's a proof. Let them drum catch you. Take them away. That's just the cigars, y'all.
Good job.
Peace and love, y'all. Shout out to Andre for putting this together, man. Putting in that community work for so long. We appreciate you, good brother. Love y'all all kings. Love y'all all kings and the queens in the building. Love y'all. Peace.
Dream C, y'all. Good brother Dream. Y'all listen, y'all motherfuckers are brilliant. Y'all rappers, y'all spoken word artists are brilliant, man. I just want to salute y'all right now, give y'all flowers right now. I always felt like that. I could be in a room full of 1,000 unsigned artists and still be entrenched in what you're talking about. Thank you so much, Dream C. Coming to the stage next. This brother's name is Jamaar Milton. Am I saying it right?
Yes, sir.
Am I saying it right?
Yes, sir.
I need y'all to please put your hands together for Jamaar Milton.
Jamaar!
Hold on, Jamaar. That's 1, 2 people. 3, 4, maybe 5.
Put your
There's
hands
20
up!
motherfuckers in there. Let's
Put
try
your
it
hands
again.
up!
Please put your hands together for Jamaar Milton, y'all. Show them in some love.
Put your hands up! JM.
Jamaar Milton. Got a lot of patches on that motherfucking jacket. I think there's going to be a lot of information being disseminated right now. Huh? I think I heard about this brother a long time ago, though. You know what? I believe I did. I have. Have we ever met, brother? I think we met, brother. Where you from? Ooh. I think I know you, God. We don't know each other, my name is Spring, brother. Do your motherfucking thing.
Thank you, brother. Yo, peace. Yo, make some noise, man.
JM!
Stop playing. Make some noise.
JM!
Y'all chilling. Y'all too cool? Come on. Let's go. All right, check it. I'm thinking about dropping fourth quarter for the buyers, just to bring the order and the science. Form the alliance. Sons and the daughters of the Zion. Circus clowns over, so they calling in the lions. Bringing in the gods with spiritual battle scars. Intergalactic stars with digital avatars. Give you divine knowledge, hidden in metaphors. Raw, no editors for energy predators. Of course, can't cripple the movement or put family. Apparently, we adapted to dexterity. Taking pictures, but only in certain angles. Reflection of the flash give away the body camos. So put that 999 station on the channel. Pour a libation for the fam, yo. Hold all spades in your hand till you a dog rise rage from a camel. We about to hit you with the heavy ammo. We about to get them niggas out the bando. Turn them into niggas from the land, yo. Everybody eat, equip them with the proper handle. Ain't nobody sleeping, all our PD you'll see clear through. Gotta be careful. Be leery of who's spitting liberation and spinning in rotation. They snitching on the nation. The revolution won't be televised. I said the revolution won't be televised. Beware the deceiver, the age of the fishes. False prophets and gods created in the image. If you with me, you relating to the vision of blatant information supervision. They crave the attention, hashtag admission, and pose a threat to my Afro-black senses. I invoke the Sahu, expose the Tahu, on and on, Erica Badu. You know how I do. Watch me increase. Heat rash, God body, no beef, wheatgrass. So what you hungry? I heard worse. He mad. Real kings always serve first, eat last. If you ain't got the stomach for the mission, get your cool black ass out the kitchen. The temperature is risen. The messenger living. What have you been doing with the blessings you were given? Tell me what you learning and the lessons that you missing. Keep the fire burning for the elders in the village. Divinity in my sentence, you can hear it in my diction. My daughter is a genius, son of splitting image. The competition's finished, verbatim as it was written. Recognize the rhythms, stop hating and pay attention. We came a long way from rocking Armani sweaters to pocketing to talking that metal netta. I probably never said it. DJ, drop that.
Woo!
Y'all like that?
Oh yeah.
Make some noise.
Woo!
I say, you like that?
Woo!
Make some noise. You about to get loose here. Yes, sir. I go by the name of Jamaar Milton. Counting out of Freeport, Long Island. Yeah. When I say Jamaar, you say Milton. Jamaar. When I say Jamaar, you say Milton. Jamaar. When I say Jamaar, you say Milton. Jamaar. When they gon' learn, when they ever gon' get it. Suns don't burn, we electromagnetic. That bloodline of them tribal men who eat fire. Deep divers, manifesting desires. Talking that king talk, preaching to the choir. Ancient shrine diction, Arab Egyptians. Point out me glyphs that I fit the description. Blood moon eclipses, turn divine queens to some unruly misses and blinks of an instant. In the right spaces, so interact races. Currency exchange, now I'm spinning black faces. Kind of skin tone breeds envy and half-raised kids. The phenotype inspire implants and facelifts. All these tones spark the new trance when they shift. Kevin suited posture, fresh fruit and lobster. Just doing it proper. Best view in binoculars. You do it to be popular. Chakra, blocker. You're a repetitive opera. Kissed by the sun, fuck you in, I am one. Shine down on my brown skin till I'm done. Infinite light codes, glittering like strobes. A Reiki that takes me into the right tones. Tapping in the mother, healing urge from the hookah. Esoteric time zone, praying in the future. Wrap my hands around the brain, slaying a Medusa. Die by one when you live by the gun. Die by one when you live by the gun. Die by one when you live by the gun. I said, when they gon' learn? When they ever gon' get it? Suns don't burn, we electromagnetic. That bloodline, all them tribal men who eat fire. Deep divers, manifesting desires. I bring that doggone intel. Feel like my mind gone every time I exhale. Inhale, divine smoke over other sweet as Chiba. That bang through the speaker, King Solomon of Sheba. Necessary like a heater, 9mm from the long arm of the reaper. You know how it gon' go, pumping out that Congo. I'm mumbo jumbo bang like Django. American fruit, African roots. I am the actual proof, gather the troops. They take the rope exclusively, rationing too. The like-minded like you and I should actually do. It's time to mobilize, open eyes. Give them that authentic culture vibe. Everything in balance, eventually we post the fly. I'm with it, we read is out of the future. You get it? Forget it. When they gon' learn? When they ever gon' get it? Suns don't burn, we electromagnetic. That bloodline, all them tribal men who eat fire. Deep divers, manifesting desires. When they gon' learn? When they ever gon' get it? Suns don't burn, we electromagnetic. That bloodline, all them tribal men who eat fire. Deep divers, manifesting desires. When I say Jamaar, you say Milton. Jamaar. 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 Now put your peace signs in the air. Come on. Say put your peace signs in the air. Come on. Not two divided, just one together. Come on. Now put your peace signs in the air. Let's go. Then put those peace signs in the air. Let's go. Then put your peace signs in the air. Let's go. Now one divided, one and the same. Now put your peace signs in the air. Let's go. Now feel that, make some noise. It's a vibe. That song is called Electromagnetic. That's the intro. What we doing? Where we at? We went to Baltimore on me. Yo, this next joint's called Spooky. Let's go. Spooky. Big brother fairy tales got you all spooky. Babylon fairy tales got you all. Big brother fairy tales got you all. Babylon fairy tales got you all. Turn me up. Big brother fairy tales got you all. Babylon fairy tales got you all. Big brother fairy tales got you all. Babylon. Ha! Catch me building with a noggin sack. Killer ignorant nigga vibe like a MAGA hat. Do the knowledge round the world like an almanac. Part of that, cause I am the God, you should honor that. Strict saying that Jamaar got the hardest tracks. Certified by the scholars and it's all a fact. So ahead of my time, homie, I started rap. I sparked the brain and change and reincarnate back. I don't even know what's with you, more. Shouldn't have to use rhythm and trick you more. Just to believe you ought to more. Doesn't change to a clip, help you shift more. Divine signs here, a paraplegic or crutches. How the devils and the demons all flustered. We can choose evil or substance. When you drink by yourself before substance. What will we fam? We all cousins. It's spooky. Big brother fairy tales got you all. Babylon fairy tales got you all. Big brother fairy tales got you all. Babylon fairy tales got you all. Big brother fairy tales got you all. Babylon fairy tales got you all. Big brother fairy tales got you all. Babylon. Yo, this Uncle Sam agenda is out of hand. This platinum is worth more than melanin by the gram. We in a trance, only focus on hella bands overstand. This won't be resolved by holding hands while you praying. You sleep in the land and store the cattle in the land. Denying your culture like building castles in the sand. No matter what walk of faith, I am baffled by the plan. ADT watching us getting tackled from the stands. Time to take a stance, executing the plan. Resolution's the evolution of man. I went from reckless hooligan to who the man. Not the mood in the sedan, you think I'm playing. See the fame got them probably thinking there when this boy gon' change. If we made it an image of God, they call us by your names. We would know your slave master lately recorded by your chains. And I know you relate to that glider, he the higher stream. Don't be spooky. Big brother fairy tales got you all. Babylon fairy tales got you all. Big brother fairy tales got you all. Babylon fairy tales got you all. Big brother fairy tales got you all. Babylon fairy tales got you all. Big brother fairy tales got you all. Babylon fairy tales got you all. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all like that? Make some noise. Yeah, say spooky. Say spooky. Scar, niggas is spooky. Hold up, DJ, cut that for a second. Listen, man. There you go. We out here changing the world, man. No doubt. The whole infrastructure of consciousness has shifted. I don't know if y'all have noticed it or not. But Black America, waking up. They're waking up. Yeah. They're waking up. The younger generation, they get it. They already tapped in. It's up to us to keep the engine primed and keep them going. You understand what I'm saying? We got to infiltrate the music. We got to infiltrate the films. We got to infiltrate the workplace. We got to infiltrate some of these religious organizations that's doing dirt. We got to infiltrate everything that needs to be done in order to get us right. It takes everything. I'm just one person. This is a movement. It ain't just about me. You understand what I'm saying? The youth. You feel me? The youth. The youth. It's the youth now. The youth. That's who we got to get tapped in with, you know what I mean? So this next record is called, you know what I mean? It's the one that set up my movement. Let's go, baby. Y'all in the lab with us, you know? It's real hip-hop, let's vibe. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Hear what I'm saying, you know what I mean? We got something with it. That's it, right? I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Hear what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Got something with it. Yo, my enemies frustrated cause I won't engage. I expose slaves, they ain't fucking with the culture wave. Till I'm rolling great, poking on the vocal aid. In the streets or in the net like an open J. Young king playing the part I'm supposed to play. Sapiosexual vibration, I poke your babe. She at your neck like, he ain't got the answer sway. Jay got a colorful aura like anime. Young bull, flexing on old niggas. Go figure, I'm in bed with success. Cozier than cold winners. They got a massive team, but nobody know business. I go with hits like a ho-ho go with Christmas.
Had to pause for the bros who missed it. Your boy flow wicked, it's so liquid. I speak life, build my own bridges, my gold glisten, only cause I'm so gifted. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Hear what I'm saying, you know what I mean? You got something with it. Whoa. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Hear what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Got something with it. Whoa. I know you feeling climate change in the multiverse. Came up off the stoop in that same hat, only shirt. How you calling that a queen if she only twerk? You on your own with that, son. Lonely birth, move authentic, views all tinted. We know that eye candy and them 2 doors rented. I ain't out of pocket, I've been cool for a minute. Then you dig your own grave and you dudes fall in it. Official moves, like them dudes wearing red and blue. Get a clue, what you really better do. Nothing but my hips are new in the vestibule. Anyone that's stepping to need a pedestal. Pen to the paper lines hotter than an iron belt. Designed for the mind alliance with the higher self. Pen to the paper lines hotter than an iron belt. Designed for the mind alliance with the higher self. Ooh. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Hear what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Got something with it. Ice. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Hear what I'm saying, you know what I mean? I got something with it. Whoa. Put your peace on it. Say, put those peace on it. So put your peace on it. Say, put your peace on it. Say, put your peace on it. Put your peace on it. Yeah. Don't y'all love real hip hop? If you love real hip hop, say real hip hop.
Real hip hop.
Say real hip hop.
Real hip hop.
Yeah, we live now.
Get him, Jay.
Y'all want one more? We good. Are we good? Y'all want one more? One more?
There you go, buddy.
Black.
Oh, you want Black and Proud? Somebody said, all right, let's do that Black and Proud. Let's do that Black and Proud. Shout out to my sister, the Zara Path. She's fighting cancer right now. She's winning this battle. So make some noise with the Zara Path right now. She's going to be singing on this hook. Make some noise. Come on. Turn me up. Yeah.
They hate me 'cause I'm black and proud and unapologetic and I'm wearing the crown.
Yeah. Listen to the words. Listen to the words.
They hate me 'cause I'm black and proud and unapologetic and I'm wearing the crown. And they cannot forget it, yes, I'm
You know they study our genetic code. They give it to the highest bidder soul. Fresh out the fire like a Bendigo. The devil niggas come from Bendigo. Melanated bodies on the sugar boat. Back in December with no winter coat. Now they buck breaking on the whipping post and put a foreign language. But a nigga know. Hella black, hella proud. The body you feel when we come around. Like Babylon fearless and gun us down. Skin is the weapon that hard as power. Pity the fool if he act funny. Respecting the queen when we act nutty. Came through with the act dumping all praise due to the black woman. Unapologetic, fuck who got a problem with it. My life in the scripture. It happened cause I said it now, manifested, so I'll be painting the picture. Niggas breaking bread and they drinking blood now. That shit look like voodoo. I feel empowered every time the sun come around. Do you?
They hate me 'cause I'm
Black. They hate me cause I'm proud. They hate me cause I'm black. They hate me cause I'm woo. They hate me cause I'm black. That's why. They hate me cause I'm proud. They hate me cause I'm black.
They hate me 'cause I'm
1, 2.
black and I'm proud.
I'm black and I'm
proud. Black and I'm proud. They hate me 'cause
this is that energy. Niggas couldn't put a price on it, no dollars. I am the T'Challa Kamanga wrapped up in the finest linen, no collars. All the guards the same. You just Jehovah, Kukulkan, Buddha, and Allah. All war on names just to separate our people, divide and conquer. So much more to gain, cause we suffer through all the rain. So we open up doors and things. Yeah, we open up doors and things. Cause we are the people under the eye of the eagle, ready to ride on the eagle. That shit I've been trying to teach you, trying to reach you, cause nobody flying and regal. Yeah, black and I'm proud of it, like an ladder, created that bullshit, so God I'm allowed. Viewing that bullshit is backing them out. Booking these shows and we packing them out. I don't act with a clap, you know what I'm about. System designed for us not to get out. We must be divine, enough of the doubt. I said they hate me cause I'm black. They hate me cause I'm. That's right, they hate me cause I'm. That's right, they hate me cause I'm black. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Black. They hate me cause I'm proud, so proud. They hate me cause I feel like I'm great. They hate me cause I'm black. There you go. Proud, proud, proud. Yeah. There you go. Hey, hey. All right, buddy. They hate me. They hate me cause I'm black. They hate me cause I'm proud. They hate me cause I'm black. Hey yo, once again, I go by the name of Jamaar Milton. You can find me on Instagram at JAMAAR. When I say JAM, you say AAR. JAM? JAM? I appreciate you. Make some noise.
Get him, Jay! Get him, Jay!
Damn. God damn. Let me just say this, right? I don't know who's coming up next. I don't know if there's another artist performing. I don't know none of that. But I'm really drunk right now if there's apple juice in the back. But I gotta say that first. Secondly, I'm from Bedford-Stuyvesant, Brooklyn, right? I just recently. Oh, yeah. I just moved out here maybe a year ago. And I want to say this, right? Before I. Look, there's a lot of motherfucking talent in here tonight. There's a, what, 4 acts went? 3 acts went? This is some shit. I'm gonna, listen. 1, 2, 3, 4 acts that perform, right? I'm about making money. That's all I do. My whole life revolves around making money and giving information. I give information and I make money. You 4 artists start an event on Long Island. It'll be the hottest motherfucking showcase in a long time. You'll be able to feed your families with that shit in addition to what you're doing right now. Every performer that hit the stage thus far, and I said it before, was fucking brilliant, bold, dynamic, uncompromising. I love y'all. Listen, it's been a long time since I've been to a showcase. And it's been a long time since I've been to a good motherfucking showcase. So I thank y'all. Y'all rocked as if there was 10,000 people here tonight. Give it up for yourselves, man. Real rap, y'all should take y'all 4 artists, get together, network. You could have the hottest motherfucking showcase ever. Conscious material, black power shit, revolutionary talk. Or just, hey, change your life shit. Y'all have the power to do so. Audience, did y'all listen to their bars? Did you hear what the fuck they talking about? This guy said, the Dogon. If I'm not mistaken, you mentioned the Dogon, right?
Yes, sir. I spit that doggone intel. Feel like
He said the Dogon, but it's Dogon.
Yeah.
I spit that Dogon intel. Y'all know what the fuck that means? The Dogon of Mali. Do your research. Y'all are brilliant. There's no reason why you're not dominating this entertainment business right now. Run these motherfuckers back across the fucking desert. Right now. You guys have the intellect. You guys have the power. You have the stamina. You have the youth on your side. Just these 4 artists that I've seen. Am I talking too long? Talking too much? He said, yeah, well, maybe you are. Brother will say, yeah, no, y'all kind of long. I want to say this, man. Give it up for the DJ, man.
Yo!
DJ's on point with the music. Artists, man, I love y'all. Wow. Is that it? Hold on. I got one last thing to say before I get out of here. Give it up for the DJ. Come on, y'all. Stop playing. Y'all being stingy with the love up in this bitch.
Yeah.
I told you, you're not going to get your gas money back. So, you might as well give it up. Again, my name is Mental Supreme, Bedford-Stuyvesant, Brooklyn. I recently moved out to here to a place called Port Jefferson.
Damn. You long out now.
Motherfucking Port Jefferson. They told me, they said, you live out east.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the fuck that meant. I thought it was like East New York. This is the motherfucking country. Let me tell you this though, goddamn, it's like vacation out there. And what I want to say is this, once I got here, I automatically established myself, I call myself the invader, right? Because I go to distant places, whether it be China, whether it be Russia, I move around a lot. And I invade and I take over like a fucking virus. So I'm in Port Jefferson right now, and I have a few stores out there. So the brother mentioned that his sister is suffering from cancer. I don't know if y'all peeped that. Listen to his music. He said, this is, pray for his sister. Sister's battling cancer. Let me just say this. For your sister, avoid meats. If she was a regular person and she wasn't dealing with cancer, I would say, listen, she got time. Avoid meat, avoid processed foods, avoid sugar, and avoid dairy. Those things feed cancer.
Word.
I own and operate several alkaline herb shops on Long Island now. And down south, but right now I'm on Port Jefferson. I have healing medicinal herbs out there. Brother, come through. There's something called soursop from Jamaica. I go to Jamaica, I go to St. Croix, I go to St. Martin and get it myself. Soursop, 200 times more potent than chemotherapy. You come through, and I'm going to give you soursop on me for your sister. My soursop is expensive. That shit is $80. It's on me, all right, brother?
Thank you. Yeah. Wow.
You call me, we'll put it together, and I'll give you some soursop for your sister. But she has to avoid meat, dairy products, sugar, and processed foods.
She don't eat none of that anyway.
Perfect. Hey guys, I'm about to get out of here, so I'm gonna say this. I said a lot of shit earlier. Some of y'all were wondering, like, one brother called me in the back. He said, you better be careful about what you say. They're gonna get you.
Yes.
Listen, I don't give a fuck. I never gave a fuck. Life begins when you die. I tell my kids that. Life begins when you die. Alright? I want y'all to have a great time. Rest of the night. I'm talking long because I'm fucking drunk, but listen, I love y'all motherfuckers. Alright?
Yo, give it up for Mental Supreme. Yo, I was so happy that this brother came to host the show for us tonight.
Brother ain't drunk though. Brother is not drunk.
Listen, hold on. Let me just address this.
Brother is not drunk.
Right. You know what? Let's hold on. Back up a little. Let me just say something. Let me look at who said that.
Brother, I did. Brother is not drunk.
He's a smart man.
Because brother is conscious. There you go.
You know what? I'm really not drunk. I'm just saying that. Let me tell you something. He's a smart man because one day in my travels, I met somebody. He walked like a cripple, fucked up. Conscious brother.
There you
He
go.
was just like, and he sat for like 4 hours talking to everybody. All that type of shit, right? This motherfucker did this shit for like 4 hours. I spoke to him later on.
No doubt.
This motherfucker's walking like this, behind the scenes. I said, why you do that? He said, because everybody thinks I'm a cripple. And I'm throwing motherfuckers off when they try to take me off my square.
Brother's conscious.
This brother was talking. Turn the cameras off. This brother was talking about giving pens to governmental figures, allegedly, that contain viruses, and meet them at press conferences and say, "Here, Giuliani, can I get your autograph?" And Giuliani goes, rubs his face and gets a fucking rash that kills him in 30 days. He was on that type of time. I was like, what? So when you pinpointed that, no, I'm not drunk. I'm nice.
No, he's not drunk.
But I'm not drunk.
Brother is conscious.
I'm conscious, and I hope I don't get a ticket on the way home, y'all. Thank you so much.
Big difference. Big difference.
Give it up for Mental Supreme, y'all.
Yes, y'all.
Yo, I wanna thank everybody for coming out here tonight for this 28-year celebration.
Yes.
I wanna thank the artists, Jamaar, Milton, Red Hefner, and Dream City.
Yes.
We have to lift up the positive artists that are out here. We don't need to spend time on all of the negative artists. If we all in this room put our energies behind the 3 artists that came here and performed tonight, they can make a breakthrough. We have to push them, and we have to stand behind them. This is an insurrection. You saw the panel, if you were here today earlier and you heard the panel talked about how they took our music and turned it against us. So we know what the remedy is. Instead of disavowing the negative rap out there, we have to lift up the positive artists that are out here. We have to stand behind them and push them.
No doubt, Drake.
Now, what I'm going to do before I close out, I'm going to bring up Brother James, and he's going to tell you about the African American Media Network, and he's going to close it out for you tonight. All right, so let's give another hand to Brother Mental Supreme.
Guys, my store is called Healing Nature. Healing Nature in Port Jefferson. It's Healing Nature _ Port Jefferson. Fox with me.
No doubt.
He got all of the natural remedies. So, once again,
Alkaline.
Brother James Norman.
Brother James.
Brother James. Brother James.
I just want to say this, and I'm going to say it quick.
All right, buddy.
Thank all of you for coming out, participating in this this fantastic event. 28 years seems like a long time, but in reality, I believe that where the African American Media Center is right now, it's only begun. So as we stand up here reflecting back on 28 years, let us... You want to see me dance? As we reflect back on those 28 years, let us look forward to another 28 plus. On behalf of Andreas 13 and a whole host of everybody who's contributed to the success of the African American Media Center, I say on their behalf, thank you. We love you, and let's keep it going. Thank you, everybody.
Woo! Hey, brother.